Hello and welcome to UPSC Prep. If you want to prepare for UPSC when still in school, you are at right place because our channel helps school students to start prepare early and easily for UPSC. For covering the syllabus of geography in UPSC, the recommended books are old NCERT books from 6th to 10th, new NCERTs for 11th and 12th, Geography of India and World Geography by Majid Hussain, Certificate Physical and Human Geography by G.C. Leong and World Atlas. We'll discuss more about it in upcoming videos. Friends, preparing from the early stage will never hurt you. In fact, it will help you succeed just like most toppers who were determined to serve the nation and started their preparation to crack exam at earliest. Mr. Athar Amir is one of them. He secured second rank in UPSC Air 2015 in just second attempt. Our channel provides information specifically for school students. Let's prepare early. Please like, share and subscribe for watching newly brewed content from UPSC Prep. So, no need to wait. Let's get started. Today, we will cover 4 topics of UPSC syllabus from today's news article. Our first topic is asteroid. Recently, International Asteroid Day 2020 was celebrated on 30th June to mark the anniversary of the Tunguska impact over Siberia and to raise public awareness about the asteroid impact hazard. Now, what do we mean by the term asteroids? Actually, asteroids are a group of small bodies made up of metals and rocks with elliptical orbit, and it is believed that they are the debris left over from the formation of moon and planets. These asteroids are actually located in a belt between Jupiter and Mars. You must have read about it in chapter 1 of your class 6th geography textbooks. Now, let's solve related previous year prelims question from 1998. Consider the following statements regarding the asteroids. 1. Asteroids are rocky debris of varying size orbiting the Sun. 2. Most of asteroids are smaller, but some have diameter as large as 1000 kilometers. 3. The orbit of asteroid lies between the orbit of Jupiter and Saturn. Which of these statements are correct? A. 1, 2 and 3. B. 2 and 3. C. 1 and 2. D. 1 and 3. The correct answer is option C, 1 and 2. Our next topic is World Bank. The World Bank has recently approved the Strengthening Teaching, Learning and Results for States program that will improve the quality and governance of school education in 6 Indian states of Himachal Pradesh, Kerala, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Odisha and Rajasthan. Now, let's talk about World Bank. The World Bank is an international financial institution that was established in July 1944 and headquartered at Washington, D.C. that provides loans and grants to the member countries, especially developing nations, for capital programs. It is a part of the World Bank Group and consists 2 institutions, namely International Development Association and International Bank for Reconstruction and Development. You can read more about it in chapter 6 of class 12th political science textbook. Now, let's take up related prelims practice question. The World Bank publishes which of the following? A. Human Development Report. B. World Development Research. C. India Development of Applied Economic Report Research. D. UN India Human Development Report. The correct answer is option A, Human Development Report. See friends, It is easily recognizable by now that our channel provides information specifically for school students to help them start their preparation early. So, let's continue with our next topic, which is continent. Recently, researchers from GNS Science in New Zealand have announced that they mapped the shape and size of the Zealandia continent in unprecedented details. Now, what do we understand by the term continent? Actually, continent refers to the large, continuous and discrete landmass on the earth that are separated from other land masses by oceans. There are total 8 continents: Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe, Australia and Zealandia. You must have read about it in chapter 5 of your class 6th geography textbooks. Now, let's solve related previous year prelims question from year 1995. Which one of the following is the continent with the highest mean elevation in the world? A. Antarctica, B. North America, C. Asia, D. South America. The correct answer is option A, Antarctica. Our last topic for today is United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change. Recently, Uganda has become the first African country to submit results for reducing emission from deforestation and forest degradation to the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change. You must be wondering by now, what is United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change? Well, United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change is a multilateral environmental agreement drawn at Rio de Janeiro in May 1992 to control greenhouse gas concentrations in the atmosphere. Its headquarters is located in Bonn, Germany. However, it is not legally binding. It sets a framework for limiting the emissions of greenhouse gases by individual countries. You can read more about it in chapter 8 of class 12th political science textbooks. Now, let's take up related previous year prelims question from year 2010. The United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change is an international treaty drawn at A. United Nations Conference on the Human Environment, Stockholm 1972. B. UN Conference on Environment and Development, Rio de Janeiro 1992. C. World Summit on Sustainable Development, Johannesburg 2002. D. UN Climate Change Conference, Copenhagen 2009. Correct answer is option B, UN Conference on Environment and Development, Rio de Janeiro 1992. And with this, today we just scored total 8 marks in India's one of the most prestigious exam. That was all for today. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe for more freshly brewed content.